Hello everyone. I'm Kanupriya Sharma and I welcome you to this video solution by GMATQuizMaster. Let me start by sharing the most common reason why students falter in this hard strength and OG question. And I'm sure most of you will say that, oh, I can never make such a mistake. Still, 41% of the students falter in this question and mostly because of this reason. What is the reason? It's that they do not understand what makes a product commercially successful. Can you imagine? Do you think you'll not be able to understand what can make a product commercially successful? I'm sure most of you can. However, when you are solving the question which requires this understanding, you may not pause enough to think about it and you easily fall in the trap of incorrect answer choices. So let's discuss this question and understand how you can simplify it and get to the correct answer and avoid falling in the traps. Let's get started. Passage analysis. Researchers have developed a technology that uses sound as a means of converting heat into electrical energy. Okay, so this is a fact given to us. Heat to electrical energy with the help of sound. And this is a technology that has been developed by researchers. All right, let's read further. Converters based on this technology, that is, converters that can use sound to convert heat to electrical energy. So these are the converters can be manufactured small enough to be integrated into consumer electronics. So there's a possibility that these converters they can be manufactured in very small sizes so that they can fit consumer electronics. These can fit consumer electronics. So what will they do there? Their main purpose is to convert heat to electrical energy, and we know that consumer electronics, most of the electronics, they generate heat, they get heated up. So these converters can fit those electronics and convert heat to electrical energy using sound. All right, where they will absorb significant quantities of heat. Now, the role of these converters, because most of the equipments, when they generate heat, they affect the functioning of that equipment. So, when any electronic can be fitted with such a device that can absorb significant quantities of heat, it is important that it is absorbing a lot of heat in a way that will be helpful. All right, let's read further. So, this is an application of these converters. A group of engineers is now designing converters to be sold to laptop computer manufacturers. Okay, so these are converters in general based on this technology. Now, the engineers they are working on designing converters to be sold to laptop computer manufacturers. So this will be a category of these converters. They are also based on this technology and they are specifically designed for laptop computer manufacturers who are expected to use the electrical output of the converters to conserve battery power in their computers. So what is the expectation? The expectation is that is why they will buy it, why it is being designed, that these converters will convert the heat because laptops also generate heat and that is an issue. So they will convert the heat to electrical energy and this electrical energy will be used. This is the expectation that it will extend the battery power. So it will, one thing, it will remove heat. This is one thing. This is, it will remove heat. And second thing, it will enhance the battery performance, because the battery will now work for longer on a single charge. All right. So this is what the passage tells us. Now let's read the question stem. Which of the following would, if true, provide the strongest evidence that the engineer's plan will be commercially successful for their group? So we have to find a strengthener here, right? Because we need to support something, we need to find a strengthener here, and that strengthener should convey that the engineer's plan will be commercially successful for their group. Now, what does commercially successful means? Commercially successful means that the product will sell well, it will be profitable, then only it will be commercially successful, right? So, we need to find an answer choice which conveys that this product, these converters will sell well. Now, as I mentioned, we need to understand when can a product sell well. What does it mean for the what does it require for a product to be commercially successful? So, we'll come to that. Before that, let's understand the passage structure quickly. So, you can see that the first statement is a fact about this technology that has been developed. The second statement is again a fact which tells us about these converters, the possibility of manufacturing them, and how they can be used. The third statement and the last statement is about the group of engineers, their plan to design these converters for a specific purpose, and how they are expected to be useful. So, these are all facts. There is no conclusion given in this question, right? There is no conclusion. The question stem specifies what you need to strengthen, and it is that the engineer's plan will be commercially successful. With that, let's come to error analysis. Now, was this your understanding of the passage when you read it? Most likely, you understood the passage well. You know that there's no conclusion, and you read it from the question stem what needs to be strengthened. However, if there is any gap, if you missed anything here, just mark across here or here and take a note of why did you make that mistake. Did you not read the passage properly? You were going in a rush, you did not give enough time, you did not make logical connections, you did not understand how the technology has been discussed, and overall the converters have been discussed. Then we are talking about a specific type of converter. Or maybe here you did not understand that we are just talking about the plan of engineers to design these converters for laptops and not converters in general. Or you did not pay attention to it being commercially successful, you just thought that it has to be successful. Anything of that sort goes here. And with that, let's move to understand what the correct answer choice here should convey, and that is where most of the students falter. Now, let's understand what a correct answer choice can convey. So, any correct answer choice here needs to convey that this plan to design converters to be sold to laptop computer manufacturers, the specific plan will be commercially successful. Now, commercially successful means that this product will sell well, and they will have significant sales, and they will have significant profits. Now, what is required for that? For a product to be commercially successful, the intended or the target customer should buy the product. They should be willing to buy the product, right? If they are willing to buy the product and ultimately the sales happen, that is what will make the product commercially successful. Question yourself here right now that if you just say that the product is useful, or the product has a feature that solves an existing problem. In these two situations, do you think the product will tend to be successful, it will tend to be commercially successful if it is useful or if it is solving a problem? Do you think the customers will necessarily be willing to buy the product, or will it indicate that yes, the product will sell well? No. These features, the usefulness does not indicate, does not make you believe more in the conclusion here, in the in the commercial success of the plan here, because even if it is useful, even if it is solving a problem, we are not sure whether this target customer, that is the laptop computer manufacturers, indeed want to buy this product. So, this is the distinction which, if you miss, you are very likely to fall in the trap of incorrect answer choices. So, if you did not understand what the correct answer choice here needs to convey, mark across here and mention the exact reason here. If your understanding was correct, that this is what the correct answer choice needs to convey, you can proceed to answer choice analysis. Choice A: the sound that is used by the converters is generated by the converters themselves. So this choice talks about the source of the sound and it is irrelevant. From where it is coming is irrelevant because it does not tell you, it does not strengthen the idea that the laptop manufacturers would be willing to buy that product. And that is why it is incorrect. So this is an easy to reject answer choice, and if you selected this answer choice, it means that you were not, your understanding of the passage was not correct in the first place. What you need to weaken was not clear to you. So definitely in your bridge table, you will see crosses here, and that is what led to uh, selecting choice A as the correct answer choice. With that, let's move to choice B. Choice B: most laptop computer manufacturers today receive fewer complaints than in previous years regarding shortness of operating time on a single battery charge. So, this choice conveys that complaints regarding shortness of operating time on single battery charge are reducing for most of the computer manufacturers. So, what does it indicate? It actually indicates that this expectation, so the product is being designed with the expectation that they will use the electrical output to conserve battery power in their computers. It is not very attractive. So in all, this choice conveys, it weakens the plan that okay, the battery, the complaints related to battery life are reducing. So maybe the manufacturers will not be willing to buy this product and incorporate it in their laptops. So at best, this choice weakens the chances of commercial success of this plan, and that is why it is incorrect. Now, if you selected this answer choice, either your passage understanding, conclusion understanding was not correct, or you did not interpret this choice correctly. You did not think about what meaning is being conveyed by this answer choice. So please update your bridge table for choice B accordingly. Let's move to choice C now. Choice C: the overheating of microprocessors in laptop computers presents a major technological challenge that manufacturers are prepared to meet at significant expense. So, this choice talks about this overheating of microprocessors in laptop computers. So, it talks about the issues caused by this heat in laptop computers. So, the target customer is being addressed, right? There is an issue that this target customer is facing, which is overheating. This issue can be resolved using these converters which are being designed, because these converters can absorb significant quantities of heat. So the product can solve a problem being faced by a target customer. Is that enough? No. We know that it may be helpful, but how do we know that they will be willing to buy it? Let's read further. It says that manufacturers are prepared to meet at significant expense, which means they are willing to solve this problem and they are ready to pay to solve this problem, which indicates that they may be interested in buying this product and this product can be commercially successful. So see how this answer choice targets, addresses the target customer. It conveys that yes, the product solves a problem that they are facing, and it tells you that it is a problem that they want to solve. It is not just a problem, it is a problem that they want to solve, and they are ready to pay for it. And that is why choice C is the correct answer choice. Now, if you rejected this answer choice, either the conclusion was not clear to you, what you need to weaken, that was not clear to you, or you were not really sure what the correct answer choice needs to convey. Your understanding of what the correct answer choice needs to convey, either it was incorrect or you did not even think about it. The third reason can be that you did not interpret choice C correctly. You did not understand what meaning it is trying to convey. It is not directly saying that manufacturers will buy this product. It is explaining, it is indicating that yes, there are good chances that these manufacturers for whom this product is being designed will be willing to spend money on this product, and that is why it can be commercially successful. So please update your bridge table if you rejected the correct answer choice. Let's move to the most popular incorrect answer choices D and E for this question. Choice D. Although battery technology has improved significantly, the average capacity of laptop computer batteries has not. So, this choice presents a scope of improvement that the average capacity of laptop batteries has not improved significantly, right? So, it says that there is a scope of improvement. Now, if you think logically, the product that is being designed by these engineers can actually help increase the capacity of laptop batteries, because it can convert the heat energy into electrical energy, and that will be used by the batteries. So it will kind of extend the capacity of laptop batteries, right? So this choice indicates that. However, does this choice indicate that the manufacturers, that is the target audience, they are willing to invest to get this improvement? The choice does not indicate this willingness. And that is why this choice does not strengthen the conclusion here, or the chances of the product being commercially successful, because it just highlights that okay, there is something in which the product can be useful. However, it does not indicate that the target audience will be willing to buy it. They will be willing to invest in it. And that is why this choice is incorrect. If you selected this answer choice, most likely your passage understanding was correct. You understood what needs to be weakened, and you kind of understood what the correct answer choice needs to convey. However, that understanding was not complete. You did not understand the exact way in which the product can be, the exact requirements for the product to be commercially successful. The product can be commercially successful if it has useful features, yes, but the target audience also needs to be willing to invest into it. All right, so please update your bridge table accordingly. Choice E. Electrical power generated by the converters, that is the output from the converters, can be used to power the fans installed to cool computers' components. So, this choice presents an application or a way in which these converters can be useful, right? Or a benefit. Why someone should purchase it, why a computer manufacturer should purchase it. However, just think about it. One thing is that there is laptop heat. If the manufacturer buys the converter, this laptop heat will be converted to electrical energy that will go into battery. So one thing is the converter is already absorbing significant quantities of heat here, right? So is cooling the system further required? That is one question. Even if it is required, okay, this is a good thing that can be achieved, but is it something that the manufacturer is trying to do? Is it something for which this target audience is willing to pay? This choice does not give you that answer. It just says that, okay, this product has a useful feature. It has a feature that can lead to some benefit. However, is the target audience willing to spend their money to buy this feature? Do they really need this feature? This choice does not even indicate that this overheating here is a problem. It does not indicate that it is a problem. It does not indicate that the target audience, that the target customer is trying to solve this problem, and that is why this choice is incorrect. It just says that the feature has the product has a useful feature, which does not indicate in any way that the target customer will be willing to purchase it. And that is why this choice does not indicate that this product can be commercially successful or not. So please update your bridge
So we
table.
have
According
solved.
solve this hard strength and OG question, and you understand how it is important to understand, yes, the passage, the logic, what needs to be weakened, but also what the correct answer choice should convey. You need to pause and think about the context that has been described in the situation, and logically what can support that context, what can support that conclusion, what can oppose it, what are the relevant factors, everything you need to think about it. Now you have your bridge table updated for this question. Wherever you have a cross, that item will go into your category of mistake that you are making, and the reason that you have provided against it will be the root cause analysis. So I hope you will be able to update the bridge table and your error log for this question. Good luck.